Ellen.
Yeah, hi,
Hello?
Ellen. This
Hi.
is Jeremy calling with United Airlines.
Oh, hi.
Hi, how are you?
Good, thank you. How are you?
I'm well, I'm well. I
Good.
was actually just going through, I work in the social media division, and I saw your tweet come across my desk, and I wanted to actually just kind of review that and see what the issue was and, kind of if we could make anything right on our end and what we can do better and all that. So, would you be willing to just tell me the story on that?
Oh, yeah, sure. On the day, you mean? Well, we missed
What's
a
that? Yes,
flight. We
yes.
missed our connecting flight in Houston the other day. But it was kind of strange because I went to the airport the night before because I knew that it was a tight switch or whatever, right? So I asked for
Uh-huh.
um, seats together close to the front. Anyway, we got seats right at the back of the plane. So we ended up not making the connection. So, because it took us about, I don't know, the flight was overfilled. They were asking people to take their carry-on off and have it checked and all of that, right? So literally all those bins were filled.
Uh-huh.
So by the time we got to the gate in Houston, I think we missed the flight by just a few minutes, but we went over to customer service to go, we made a mistake. What do we do? And we were kind of blamed for it. I mean, we were like, well, you didn't walk fast enough and you had more than enough time. And it was really strange because the gal who was helping us initially, she was really nice, but then there was another girl there. Anyway, it just became.
What? She hung up.
Sorry?
She hung up. She hung up the phone. I'm not joking.
Huh. Or
What
or
the
it
hell?
died. Must have died.
Fucking kids. Right, here she is.
Hello? Oh,
Hey,
that's weird. I
Ellen,
thought I was
sorry
talking to
about
you all
that.
this time.
Yeah, I think I just missed you. I think we dropped the line.
Oh, how weird. Okay, so did you hear anything or?
Yeah, I heard most of that, and you were letting me know about the gal at the desk and what she was saying and all that.
Yeah, so we ended up just feeling kind of disheartened because we're like, okay, well, I mean, I was traveling with two kids. We're at the very back of the plane, and they just kept saying, well, United allows, legally a 30-minute something for the connection, and, we don't understand why it took you over an hour to get there, and it wasn't that big a deal, and you walked too slow, and it was just kind of strange. Like, I would never
Sure,
thought she would talk to me like that.
sure.
Anyway, I mean, we sorted it out eventually. We got onto a flight, but, we got kind of stuck in Chicago, and then we spent the night there, and then we missed that flight because it was just weird, really. It just was a strange day,
Yeah, yeah.
couple of days.
Okay, wow. Um, well, I totally appreciate you telling me the story about it. I definitely wanted to make sure that we can just compensate you for any kind of inconvenience or anything like that. So, if you'd give me a second, I'm actually going to put a senior manager on the line and then have them chat with you for a minute and most likely hand
Oh,
off
okay.
a full voucher for a free flight. So, give me a second here.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Ron. Is that Jeremy?
Yeah, hey
Hello?
Ron, this is Jeremy. Social media, how you doing?
Yeah, good. How are you? What's going
Oh,
on?
I'm good. Okay, hi.
Good, I'm well. I've got a Ellen on the line here.
Wait, is she on the line
She's
or
actually on hold.
Oh, she's on hold. Okay,
No,
great. What's the
she's
story?
on hold. She can't
No,
hear
I'm
us.
here. I'm here.
Basically, bottom line, she had an issue with being late for a flight apparently in Houston,
Right.
and honestly, she's just kind of complaining about it on Twitter like usual. So, I figured
wow.
maybe you could. I don't know what you
Um,
do with these fucking people.
Send me over the tweet. Let me just take a look at this bitch. Okay, I just got it. Yeah. Oh, this is the bitch
Yeah,
that says
so-
it took forever to get here. Forever, really? Wow.
Yeah.
What
And
a
obviously, it's not our fault. We always have 30-minute windows, so it doesn't fucking matter.
yeah. What a stupid bitch. Wow. And she wants to complain. Okay, no problem. Yeah.
I'll just transfer it
Patch
over.
her through to me in a few seconds, and I'll speak to this bitch, okay? Thanks,
Yeah, you got
Jeremy.
it.
Hello there, ma'am.
Hi.
Hi, this is Ron. I'm the senior manager here. How can I help?
Well, I guess need you to know that everything that you just said about me, I actually heard.
I'm sorry?
About me being a bitch and everything. So,
Well,
I don't know. I don't think there's much you can do. But,
whoa,
you know, certainly appreciate the call back.
please watch the language on the line, ma'am. I'm sorry, what happened? This is the first I've heard of this call.
I just listened to you talk to your guy saying, oh, who's the bitch I've got to talk to? I mean, I just heard you say all of that about me. Right?
Whoa.
Like, for whatever reason, I was on the line. I think they were supposed to put me on hold, but I just heard you talking about it.
Oh, my
She's
goodness.
So,
completely lying,
I mean,
Ron.
I had a
her on
terrible
hold.
experience with United, and the fact is, it's kind of ironic that you're calling me back, and I get to overhear you guys berate me as well, as just as much as your person did in the airport. Like, it's kind of astonishing.
Ma'am, I don't know what you
It's
think.
really astonishing.
Hey, listen, listen, honey. I'm not sure what you think you heard, okay, but we were just playing music. You must have heard maybe one of the kids or something. That wasn't us.
No, I'm sorry. It's your voice and the guy who just put me on, and you were both calling me a bitch. Okay? And, what else does she need?
Ma'am,
I mean, come on. I heard it. I wasn't on hold, and the phone wasn't numbed out. I heard everything. Your accent, his phone, presence. I mean, there's not a whole lot, right? Like, I'm sorry if
Ron,
I
she's
tweeted
completely
something that
lying
you
to
didn't
you.
like, but
Ron,
I didn't like it because
no
this is
truth in
kind of
this.
the same treatment I got in Ohio, in
All
Houston.
right, settle down, honey. Okay, so the problem here is the call wasn't recorded, so it's kind of your word against ours right now.
Well, that's fascinating.
Yeah. And also, I just want to inquire, you said it was ironic. What's ironic about two similar things happening?
I'm sorry, what parts? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you quite.
Yeah,
You
how's
said
that
it
ironic?
Yeah, how is it ironic, ma'am? You said that they were rude to you in the airport and that we were rude to you on the phone. How is that ironic?
Well, you just put me on hold, right? So that you guys could talk about how you were going to handle me, and you called me a bitch. You told me I had nothing to complain about.
No.
I basically had no right to complain. And now you're denying that conversation even happened.
Okay,
like, you guys are
that just
doing
means
what?
that two situations are similar, not ironic.
Yeah,
Use your vocabulary.
Well, okay, it's kind of ironic that the reason I complained in United is because I was basically told that I had problems if I couldn't walk fast enough from the gate. Okay,
can I ask, ma'am? Okay,
not ironic.
Ma'am, not ironic, ma'am. Those are just similar.
Okay, whatever.
Just similar.
You want to define ironic, whatever. But the point is, I just heard you guys,
whoever
you are, on social media, calling me a bitch.
Hey,
so guess what?
Hey.
I'm going to tweet again.
No, you better not.
This is the kind of customer service I got. I'm kind of shocked from United because I've been flying you guys for decades, and I've never had a problem at an airport.
Ma'am, please settle the hell down, okay? That didn't happen, okay?
Which part didn't happen?
Nobody called you any
None
names. That just simply didn't happen, okay? And can I ask, ma'am, you said you weren't able to walk fast enough for the plane. What's the issue here? Are you overweight? What's the problem? Why couldn't you walk to the plane?
For one, we were booked at the very back of the plane. You oversold the flight. You overbooked it. You weren't letting anybody on with carry-on baggage. My baggage got taken away. We got shuttled to the end.
We do have wheelchairs for obese folks.
To be able to get off the plane, and then I was met with, the plane landed 7 minutes early, right? So the plane landed 7 minutes early, but it took 45 minutes to get off of it. And then it took, 2 terminals over, and we were told that we didn't walk fast enough.
Right. Well, what we'd like to do, ma'am, just by way of an apology for everything that's happened, is we would like to issue you a full refund for the flight so we can give you your money back automatically. Is that something you'd be interested in? Just by our way
It'd be great, but it'd also be great for, apology for calling me a bitch while you're talking amongst yourselves. And the next time you put a customer on hold, make sure they're actually on hold and not on the line. I was telling you I was on the line. I can't even believe it.
Okay.
But, sure, I'll take a refund.
Okay, what I'm going to do, ma'am, I'm going to put you on hold again for literally 30 seconds while I just process the refund.
Okay,
Can you please hold on the line?
absolutely.
Thank you so much. And again, we are really sorry about this. Just bear with me a moment.
Yeah, next time when you put me on hold, don't call me a bitch, okay?
Okay, ma'am, just please bear with me just 30
Thank
seconds.
you so much.
An old man turned 98. He won the lottery and died the next day. It's a black fly in your Chardonnay. It's a death row pardon, 2 minutes too late. And isn't it ironic? Don't you think? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's a free ride when you're already paid. It's the good advice.
Okay, Jeremy, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, so this bitch is on hold right now.
Yeah.
My manager.
None of that shit happened. She's
No,
lying.
yeah.
She's totally lying, by the way.
My manager's saying we can't process a full refund. Isn't it ironic?
Shit.
Don't you think?
Yeah. It is ironic, isn't it?
Yep.
Dumbass.
Can you explain to her that we can only do a 50% refund? I'll take her off hold in a moment, okay? Stupid bitch. Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Can we just get Kim to do that shit, man? I mean, this bitch is so hard to deal with.
Well, just tell her it's a 50% refund, and if she's not happy, we'll get Kim in here, okay?
All right, let's just okay.
Just a moment.
Hello, Ellen.
Yes?
Hello, Ellen. Yeah, hey, Ellen. This
Hi.
is Jeremy. I was originally speaking with you. Hey, we are unable to process an entire refund for your ticket that you've spent, but we can do a 50% refund towards a credit on a new flight. And-
I'm just out of interest. I'm just wondering, like, wow. Okay, so why just 50% if he just said I could get a 100% refund, just out of curiosity?
So he actually interfaced with Kim, who handles transactions like that, and she is kind of the senior manager of refunds, of credits, things like that. So for a situation like this, we can't really go above 50%. That's basically our max. And I can have you speak with Kim, and she can, take care of that for you if you'd like. Is that good?
You know what I think I'd rather do? I think I'd rather just take what I just recorded from the very beginning of this recording, because I have a head injury, and it's really hard for me to remember things that have happened and transpired.
Ma'am,
I recorded you guys saying, everything that you just said. So I think I'm just going to go live on Facebook right now. I'm just saying how great United has been. Helping me resolve the situation, and at every turn called me a bitch, and I've got everything beautifully recorded. So why don't we just say goodbye now?
Hey,
and
hey,
thanks so much for
you
your
don't
help,
have
because
permission
if
to
you wanna
record
see
our
what a bitch
voice.
looks like, you're gonna love my Facebook post.
This is a two-party state. You don't have
That's
permission
illegal,
to record our voice. That's completely illegal, ma'am. You're a liar. You're a liar, okay?
You know what?
No, you don't get any
I'm
refund.
gonna look forward.
You don't
I'm
even
gonna
get
look
the
forward to-
50% now, all right? You get
Okay.
nothing, all right?
Just
You
so we're clear.
lose.
Just so we're clear. You have nothing to offer me now? Is that what you're telling me?
Yeah, because you just admitted to illegally recording our voices and threatening to publish them online.
Us.
And you threatened us, ma'am.
I'm sorry, you're putting me on hold, and you're telling me that I'm on hold, and now you're going behind my back and saying, get this bitch out of here and let's give her 50%, because I don't want to give her 100% or whatever you're saying.
Can you bring Kim on,
please?
Ma'am, settle down.
You guys are calling from United. I love you guys. I love you guys. I've loved you guys for decades. I've lied with you guys. I can't even imagine.
Ma'am, shut up.
This is how you talk to people.
Ma'am,
You're telling me to shut up?
Ma'am, please, I'm going to just put you on hold and get Kim in here. She's our most senior manager, okay? She needs to speak to you about this.
Let's get Kim in here. She's going to love to hear the way you guys talk to customers.
Okay, let me get Kim, ma'am. Just bear with me.
Okay, sure.
already late.
Hello, this is Kim. May I help you? Hello,
Oh, hi, Kim. Who are you?
I'm the senior manager here. How may I help you?
For what? For United Airlines?
Yes, ma'am. Ron patched
Okay,
you
and,
through to me. So
and
how may I
I
help
was
you?
wondering I was wondering if you could give me the full name of the gentleman that just patched me over to you.
His name is Ron.
All right. Well, he needs to learn a little bit about how to put a call on hold because I have heard him talk
What
about me the
happened?
way that nobody wants to be talked about.
I'm sorry, ma'am. What exactly
Anyway,
happened?
I
What
don't
did
know.
he say to you?
You guys called me, I guess, because you didn't like my tweet. And you know what? You're not going to like the tweet I have next because the tweet I have next is going to give you a link to this whole conversation that I've recorded. All right? So I don't know what you can do for me. I don't really care if I get a free flight or a free lunch from you people at this point. The fact that you can talk to me about myself privately to your employees and talk to me like I'm a bitch
Okay,
when all I did
ma'am,
was
what's this?
say,
What's
hey.
this about? I mean, you said were on hold and he was calling you a
And
bitch
he wasn't on
and
hold. I called, and then first he's done it twice. He's put me on hold twice. He's talked to the guy who called me originally. Let's get rid of this bitch. Let's get this girl off the phone. Blah, 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 blah. I've recorded it all. I'm happy to send it to you in an email because I can do that for you in about 22 seconds. Just give me an email address, and you can hear how your customer
sorry
service
this
people
happened,
call and handle customer complaints.
ma'am. Okay, I'm very, very
So give
sorry
me your
this
email
happened.
address.
We've been having
Just give me your
problems
email
with
address.
our hold music. Ma'am, I can't understand you. You're talking over me. We've been having a problem with our hold music where people are put on hold and they say they can hear things. So actually, that's my fault because I'm supposed to be the one to fix that. So I'm terribly sorry that happened to you. But he should not be talking to
Okay,
you
well,
like that.
No, they shouldn't be talking to me like that at all. But the fact is, this is going to go public, all right? Because I don't appreciate being called on a Saturday afternoon, 2 days after I've belabored to try to get home and not been able to because United set me up for failure from the very beginning. So, you know what? I'm not impressed. But I would like your email because I think you're going to love the way these people talk to me. And I think they should lose their jobs.
I'm sorry, ma'am. That's one of our service dogs that we have here. We do hire people who are sight impaired, and that is their service dog.
Okay,
So
again, but they're calling me a bitch behind my back and then coming on nice and high telling me that.
Anything. Do you have the recording?
I mean,
Can you play a piece of it back to me?
Look, Kim, I think it would be better instead of further talking, just please give me your email address so I can send you what I just recorded so you can hear what I just had to be subjected to.
Please just play back a little bit of the recording because this is just totally way out there. I mean, I can't believe Ron and Jeremiah would say something like that.
Okay, well then hold on a second, okay? I'll be right there.
Sure. Thank you.
Bitch.
Mr. Black in my ass.
I'm sorry, what parts? I'm sorry, I didn't hear you quite.
You said ironic. Yeah, how is it ironic that you said that they were rude to you in the airport and that we were rude to you on the phone? How is that ironic?
Well, you just put me on hold, right? So that you guys could talk about how you were going to handle me, and you called me a bitch. You told me I had nothing to complain about. I basically had no right to complain, and now you're denying that conversation even happened. Like, you guys are doing what?
The situation is similar, not ironic.
Well, okay, it's kind of ironic that the reason I complained in United is because I was basically told that I had problems if I couldn't walk fast enough from the gate, okay, to the connecting flight.
Not ironic. Not ironic.
Okay, whatever. You want to define ironic, whatever. But the point is, I just heard you guys, whoever you are, on social media, calling me a bitch. So guess what? I'm going to tweet again that this is the kind of customer service I got. I'm kind of shocked from United because I've been flying you guys for decades, and I've never had a problem at an airport.
Please settle the hell down, okay? That didn't happen.
Which part didn't happen?
Nobody called you any favors. That just simply didn't happen, okay? Can I ask, Matt, you said you weren't able to walk fast enough for the plane. What's the issue here? Are you overweight? What's the problem? Why couldn't you walk to the plane?
For one, we were booked at the very back of the plane. You oversold the flight. You overbooked it. You weren't letting anybody on with carry-on baggage. My baggage got taken away. We got shuttled to the end, and then we were expected to be able to get off the plane, and then I was met with, well, the plane landed 7 minutes early, right? So the plane landed 7 minutes early, but it took 45 minutes to get off of it. And then it took, 2 terminals over, and we were told that we didn't walk fast enough.
Right. Well, what we'd like to do, ma'am, just by way of an apology for everything that's happened, is we would like to issue you a full refund for the flight so we can give you your money back automatically. Is that something you'd be interested
Okay,
in?
ma'am, I think I've heard enough.
It'd also be great for, apology. For
Hi,
calling me a
Kim.
bitch.
This is Charles
While you're
Cooper
talking
Smythe.
about
Can you hear me?
yourself. And the next time you
Yes.
put a
Hi,
customer
Charles.
on
How are
hold,
you? I think you need to get in on this because she's making an illegal recording and she's threatening to post it online.
Okay. I'd just like to identify myself. My name is Mr. Charles Cooper Smythe. I am legal representation out of Pennsylvania for United Airlines. According to United States Code USC 139, you are actually not allowed to record our employees whilst they are calling you. It is a two-party state which requires permission from both sides for recording. Sorry?
Yes, ma'am, we're still here. I have our corporate lawyer on the line.
Okay, well, listen more. This is when I get put on hold the second time.
Ma'am.
Ma'am, we've heard enough. It's okay. We've heard enough.
Ma'am, I'm sorry. I'm disinterested in the ancillary elements of this call. I've just been brought into this call because I've received a complaint that you've recorded one of our staff on the call. I have to tell you, compliant to United States USC 139 law, that you are actually in breach of that law, that this is a two-party state, and you actually require permission from our employees. Now, how are we going to resolve this matter? Because we will take this to the fullest extent of the law, including extradition if necessary.
Okay, here we go. Listen to this part.
I don't even think she's listening to us, Charles.
No,
I think she's editing the call together and making it sound like, Ron and Jeremiah were bad. I think she's trying to scam us out of things here.
Well, I'm disinterested in whether they were bad or not. I'm here to enforce the law, as it were. And I need to make it clear that this won't be tolerated. We have successfully extradited people to charge them before, and we will do so again.
Hey, Charles, I'm not going to go to jail for anything, right?
No, you haven't done anything wrong. Under USC 139, it's actually illegal to record our employees because we're in Pennsylvania. This is a two-party state. So I'm going to go ahead.
Charles, this is Ron. I just want to add that I actually told her specifically that she didn't have permission to record my voice as well. I believe this may be human.
Oh, I'm sorry, you did not. You absolutely did not.
Ma'am, you're a liar.
And not only
okay,
that,
you know what?
she
and I still
was
have
upset
everything
because
recorded. And you know what? Recordings don't lie.
He has
I'm
the
in
seeing
Canada,
eye dog
so
with
fuck
us, and
your
the dog
third
started
party.
barking, and she was
Okay,
complaining about the
guys,
dog, and he has a right to have the dog here.
Guys, I'm sorry. I'm completely disinterested in the ancillary elements of this call. I am here specifically regarding the recording of telephone calls. That was what was passed through to me. Okay, I've stated the law as regards this. Now, ma'am, are you willing to erase the recording that you have made? If not, I shall be forced to file charges against you.
I'm sorry, I don't understand how you could file charges against me. I'm sorry. I record every conversation because I've had a brain injury and it's my memory. Okay, it just so happens that you guys don't know what you're doing on your end, and you're letting customers hear how you think inside your brain. So you can do whatever you want. If you think you can arrest me or whatever else, we'll see how that goes.
Ma'am, I have no back history in what's happened. I am here purely as a lawyer to represent the company in people who have recorded calls against our employees. Now, I can call the
It wasn't
RCMP
against
if
your
necessary.
employees. It just so happened that I record every phone call I have with anybody on the phone because I have short-term memory loss. I have a disability. So for me to understand what just happened, I will need to rely on the recording. So while you're here, please know I have every right to record. And if you don't like that I've recorded, you can end this call now.
You don't
just like
legally have
anybody in
every right to
America
record.
can
You
end
would
a
have
phone
to
call
put that
if they
to a
don't like
judge
being
because
recorded.
that's a subjective
But the fact
opinion.
is,
And
look, I don't know what the point of your call is. I don't really want to talk to a lawyer. I don't really want to talk to anybody. It took me 2 days to get home because United overbooked flights and didn't allow me off a plane with plenty of time to get to my connection. So whatever.
well, given your attitude, I'm kind of glad it took you 2 days to get home.
But I told you before, I'm going to post this on every social media thing that I can because I'm not interested in having a customer service rep.
You see what a bitch she is. She's just a complete bitch.
Bitch. And then telling me I'm a bitch behind my back and then coming back miraculously a few seconds later with only a 50% offer. So the offer should get a little bit better if you're going to threaten me with legal course. All right?
Ma'am, did you just swear at me?
I don't know what you want from me at this point. What do you want to do? You want to intimidate me more?
I want my voice. I want my voice deleted. I want the recording deleted. I'm really upset here. Okay.
I don't care what you want deleted. I'm recording it. I have a right to record it.
No, you don't.
Okay?
No, you don't. That's the whole point. Our lawyer just explained to you the specific law that states you don't have a right to record my voice.
Well, good. You know what? And we'll get to go back and forth legal parrying about whether you had knowledge that I was recording you.
Ma'am,
and Matt just told me he does not want his dog recorded either, and I do not want my voice recorded either.
Is that Matt's seeing eye dog?
Too late.
Yes,
okay?
and she was complaining because the dog started to bark because someone dropped some printer toner and it made a loud noise and startled the dog.
Yeah, she showed discrimination against a disabled employee. I want to file charges for that as well.
Oh, good. And well, you know what?
I mean,
and I'll file
that's kind of difficult to do.
Ma'am, a disabled
I'm sorry I've got to talk to you
like
this. I'm sorry I've got to talk to you like this, but can you just shut up for 1 second, please? Okay? Can you do that for us?
Copyright Macron show.
I am asking you...
Oh, are you asking me to shut up? Sure, I'm all ears, but I am still recording.
You
Stop
don't have,
recording.
I'm explicitly telling you now, you do not have the right to record my voice. You do not have the right to record this telephone call. And if you have a bad memory, ma'am, do what the rest of us do by following the law and take notes. So feel free to stop the recording at this point, as I've instructed you to do so, and start to take written notes. Kim, can you do me a favor? Can you actually get me the local RCMP to the address of the customer, please?
Just to let you know, guys.
I can't handle this anymore, guys.
Kim, it's okay. It's okay.
This is just too much stress.
Kim, honey, I'll come up there and see you, okay, Kim? Just to let you know, I've put this woman on the no-fly list now, by the way.
No, I just can't handle the stress calls like this anymore.
She'll never be using this airline again.
That saying. I will sign that off, Ron. She will absolutely not fly United again. In fact, anybody registered at that address, please.
I can barely see the screen. I'm crying so hard.
Kim, let me come up there, honey.
Guys, is Ellen still on the phone?
Guys, can we keep this professional, please? I'd still like to talk to the customer.
I'm dealing with this, okay?
Okay.
It's really hard.
Kim,
you don't deal with this crap every single day like I do.
Kim, honey, I'm going to come up there, baby, okay? Let me come up there.
Is Jeremiah stuff? Oh, he's going to hear you run.
Right. Can I ask the customer's name again, please?
It's Ellen.
Ellen, are you still with us?
Now Jeremiah knows that you're going to come see me.
Kim.
My job
Kim,
is ruined. Now you're ruining my relationship.
Kim, I need you to just keep control while I finish dealing with this call.
Don't tell me what to do, okay?
Ron,
You don't
did you
know
hit?
how up. You don't know how hard this is.
Ma'am, do you see what you've done now? Are you happy now?
Oh, I think you guys did a lot of this on your own.
Ma'am, you've really upset Kim. Kim is crying.
Poor Kim. You know what? Is this call being recorded on your end just for interest?
Oh yes, ma'am. We record all our calls.
Okay. So, perfect. So it's okay that I'm recorded, but it's not okay that you're recorded. That seems a little odd.
Ma'am, you got that backwards once again. Okay, it's okay for us to record, but not you. All right, get it right.
Ma'am, when you called our call center, you're instructed that all of our calls are monitored or recorded for quality and training purposes. By continuing the call, you accepted that.
Okay, well, that's great. So you've accepted by continuing this conversation for the same allocation on my end, right? That I have a right to record my conversation.
No, ma'am, because you didn't.
If you don't like,
you didn't disclose that. You didn't proceed the call beforehand.
It's recorded.
Ma'am, would you like to fly United again, or are you quite happy to be put on our no-fly list?
I don't know why you're threatening me. You guys called me because you didn't like my tweet. Okay, so if this is the
ma'am, I did not call you. I had this call passed through to me. I have a problem with you.
Whole business.
One,
I'm very
swearing
ashamed
at
to
me.
say.
Two,
no, I probably
breaking
will
the
not
law.
need to fly United again. But if you want to
Charles,
threaten
we
me
get
with
harassed
no
on the
flying
phone,
and
not
put me
fly.
on a no-fly list,
We
then at least
can.
do it for a valid
I have the
reason.
connection to TSA right now. I can put
Thank
her. If we get the address as well, anybody listed at that address will also go on the TSA list.
I don't ever want to be on a plane with this bitch.
Right. So, are we? Am I going to take control of this call again? And are we going to speak to each other civilly, ma'am?
I'm sorry, I haven't
need
stopped
a hug.
talking to you civilly, but I would love your names because I'm not even sure who I'm talking to. Are you actually
You are
a United
I will
Airlines
repeat
employee?
myself again. You are talking to Charles Cooper Smythe. I am the senior litigation lawyer here, and I have calls of extreme concern directed to me. And this is a call of extreme concern. I have some very upset members of staff. I have some direct breaches of USC Penal Code. And I have somebody who is a potential threat to our airline. And
How do you consider me a potential threat to your airline? You guys called me today. Are you even aware of why they called me
speaking,
today?
please?
Or are you just in the dark?
Would you let me finish speaking, please?
Absolutely.
So I am trying to get to the bottom of what happened as to why I've had a referral to place your family on a no-fly list, ma'am. Now, already you've upset me by recording my voice and telling me that you're not going to delete that recording when I've instructed you that if you need to remind yourself of things later, you must write them down and not record my voice. Now, from here on, you can decide how this call goes. I have no historical knowledge of what has happened to you by United or on this call. So let's deal with the recording first, and then we will deal with anything else that has happened to you as a result of this phone call and your journey with United. So, how are we going to deal with the recording, ma'am?
I'm sorry. You can't deal with me, I guess, because you're not going to deal with me, right? Like, what are you doing? What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm trying to prevent this from getting out of control. And this will get out of control. And unfortunately,
anything because you as a lawyer trying to cover your butt because your employees don't know how to treat clients is one thing. I'll be willing to lawyer up and fight you in whatever way I need to, but I'm not deleting a recording I had every right to make. And you are not doing anything to help me understand why you need to be on a phone call when it was your guys who called me because they didn't like my tweet. and they went from offering me 100% discount to threatening legal incarceration and extradition, I guess, right? And you're calling the RCMP and putting me on a no-fly list? You guys are fully
No, not just
funded
you,
in
ma'am.
really
Your whole
bizarre
family.
ways
Your
of
whole
doing
family
business.
will go on a no-fly list.
Mr. Smythe,
I'm
sorry to interrupt the call, Mr. Smythe. We've got a situation here with Kim.
Right.
She was very upset. She looks like she did some damage to her computer. She ran out of the room crying, and she's she's climbed out on the ledge on the 5th floor. She's out on
Okay. Has somebody called security?
Yeah, we're going to get security over there. This is a really bad situation. She's really upset, and she's out on the ledge right now.
Ma'am, I'm sorry.
How dare you, ma'am? How dare you?
While we're dealing with this situation, I will deal with you in a minute. We have a very serious situation happening here right now.
Hey, shut your whore mouth. Shut your whore mouth.
On hold. Like, enough of you guys in this. Oh, wow.
Right, I'll tell you what.
How dare she? What a bitch.
Ron.
I'll speak to her.
Forget the RCMP. She's on the no-fly list. Let's deal with Kim.
Ma'am, yeah, we have to, we have an employee who's just climbed out of a window because of your abuse and your threats, okay?
Oh my, what were my threats? I'm sorry, what were my
How
threats?
How dare you? You're a bitch.
Your threats were to post it on YouTube.
Kim, come down, honey, please, come down. It's going to be okay.
Ma'am, you threatened to take your recording and post it online.
Kim,
have we contacted the authorities in Running Springs?
Kim.
Well, I did already ask for the local RCMP, which this is outside the realm of my responsibility, but I suppose as the most senior person on the call, I'd better deal with this.
Yep.
Guys, she's climbed out further on the ledge. We've got security down there.
Right, okay. Just, Ron, make sure security get there and deal with that.
I've just made a report. They know that it's all this woman's fault for the tweeting and the threats and the abuse. She was basically abusive to Kim.
Ron, just clear this up for me. There was a threat to place a video of this recording on social media, yes?
Yeah, she recorded Kim's voice even though Kim asked her not to. She basically mocked her and said that she was going to lose her job. And threatened her and she said this is going to be all over social media and you're not going to like what I do next and all sorts of roundabout threats. And
Jeremiah has the local RCMP details for me, does he?
Yes, yeah, we've got those over now.
They're located in Running Springs.
Oh God, hold on.
Okay.
Kim.
Right.
Kim, come down.
Okay.
Kim,
I will try one last time.
Grab my
to
hand,
ameliorate this situation before I'm afraid I have to move on to the next call and solve this. Ellen, are you still on the call?
Oh God, she fell. Oh my God, she fell. She fell. Oh fuck!
Did she land in the bushes?
I don't look. Oh God, hold on. Oh.
Is she on the south side of the building?
Yeah, floor 5. Oh God. I'm gonna go down there. I've got to go. You keep her on the line.
Okay.
Keep her on the line, Charles.
Yeah. Will do. Ellen, are you still with us? Ellen?
Who is this?
Again, for the third time, my name is Charles Cooper Smythe. Okay. Now we have an increasingly escalating situation here in the office. I have been brought into this call blind. I was not aware of any verbal abuse that you had received as a result beforehand. Frankly, given the attitude that I've received, I'm a little disinterested in that now because I think that was probably reciprocal on both sides. Now, what I do want to know and which is more pursuant to the law and more pursuant to my job and my purpose on this call, is are you going to delete the recording as you have been asked to? Can somebody shut down Kim's headset,
and
please?
actually, I'm not even sure you're who you are. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to hang up now. And if you're really who you are, you can email me a phone number, and I'll call you back during normal business hours. How about that?
Well, ma'am, I will be passing this matter on to the RCMP.
And I think it would be great because it would give you the time you need to get up to speed on what actually happened, and you can listen to the recordings, and you'll know whether or not I threatened anybody with anything. I think it's kind of the other way around. So I think I'm going to say goodbye now.
Charles,
and
Charles,
if the
are you there?
RCMP shows up at my
Charles,
door, I will
yes,
Charles.
I'm here.
very well.
Charles, I'm on Kim's headset right now. She's in a serious but stable condition. They just put her in the ambulance.
I am going to... the lady is going to terminate the call now. I'm going to call the RCMP.
This fucking bitch. This stupid fucking bitch. This is all your fault, man. This is all your fault.
Please be respectful.
This is all your fault, man, with your stupid fucking tweets. Are you happy now? Are you happy now, ma'am?
Ron, stop bringing your personal affairs into this matter.
I loved her.
Keep this
I loved her.
Yeah, Ron, but try to be professional, please. Ma'am, please feel free to terminate the call. My next call will be to your local RCMP, and we will listen to the calls together and resolve the issue from there.
Bitch.
Are you content with that as a resolution? Ellen?
I loved her.
Ellen?
She was my wife, damn it.
Whoever...
I loved her, Jeremy. I treated her better than you.
Drop the call. I'm just going to call the RCMP and deal with this directly.
I looked after her, Jeremy.
This is not appropriate for the customer still to be on the line. So whoever
I loved
instigated
her.
the call, please drop the call.
Kim, please wake up.
Ron.
Yes.
Please, before you say anything incriminating, please terminate the call. If it was Kim that made the original call to the customer, please terminate the call now.
It was, I think
the customer is no longer responding. I believe this is because she has chosen to continue or to start recording this call.
She's still on the line. Jeremy made the original outgoing call, so I can't disconnect. I'm on Kim's headset right now. I dropped my headset in the parking lot.
Jeremy, are you still on the line with us?
I am here.
Okay, Jeremy, drop the call to the customer. She's decided that she'd like us to deal with this directly with the RCMP. So I think we will we'll go ahead. Just make sure that the family name is put on the TSA, and we will take it from there. Yet another one.
Francisco? Yeah, I'm going to put that on.
Yep. Okay.
Okay.
And the passport numbers that we have registered for that flight as well, make sure that you pass those over to the TSA agents.
Yep, you got it.
Okay. Thank you very much. So please, please terminate that call now. And if you could all just make a time log of the call, then that'll make it easier for us to pull it off the digital recorders later.
I'm going with her. I'm going with the paramedics.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Just leave the headset on the sidewalk. Somebody will come down and pick it up, Ron.
There's blood all over here. Someone needs to come clean this up. We need to get pictures.
Well, I'm going to leave my office and come down and have a look at the issue and take some photographs. But
the paramedic just told me Investigator David will be coming over to take pictures.
Right. Okay.
So he'll be there soon.
Okay. Well, that's fine.
All right, terminate the call, Jeremy.
Just from a litigation point of view, I just want to make sure that I have my own pictures, because I think this is going to be a bit of a problem for me later on.
Jeremy, can you cut this bitch off?
Jeremy, can you terminate the call, please?
Yeah, give me a second.
Right, she's gone.
Oh,
Oh man.